Parker and his team are 4,000 miles into their search for gold-rich ground in Australia that could extend his mining season year-round. They're heading deep into the outback to Old Halls Creek, which has produced nearly $400 million of gold since 1885.
So today we're going out to some leases owned by Martin. I know him through a bloke called Steve. Steve said he's pretty keen on selling and getting out.
Well, that's cool. That's nice to be going to see someone that's definitely got an offer on the table, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good to know.
This is where the first gold rush of Western Australia was, right here.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. A guy in 1885 found a kilo nugget on Christmas Day.
That's the day to find it.
Merry Christmas.
There's so much gold here. There's a massive mine about 50 k's out in that direction that produces 55,000 ounces a year.
This direction we're driving?
Yeah.
After the first gold strike in 1885, over 15,000 people rushed to Old Halls Creek. Most were ill-prepared for the harsh conditions and scorching temperatures, and many died of heat exhaustion and thirst. Only the toughest survived, and in just 3 months, the gold rush was over.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
What does it say? The Lodge, Old Town.
All that remains of Old Halls Creek are a few ruins and a cemetery established in the 1885 rush.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's creepy.
What do you reckon, Parker?
Rock and roll.
Oh, it's so hot.
How's it going? I'm Parker.
Yeah, Martin.
Steve.
Young bloke, Addy.
I'm Artie.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet
Fred.
you.
How's it going?
Good to see you
Yeah,
again.
how are you?
Good, mate. Good. And you, Ellie?
Good, yeah, good to see you.
Nice and cool today.
Is this nice and cool?
Yeah.
Have you done much mining lately on these leases?
No water. A bit of a shortage of water for a few years. It sort of slowed things down, as you can see with the trees.
How many hectares do you have for sale?
Around about 160.
And what kind of price are you wanting to get for it?
For the whole issue, around about 1.2.
1.2 million Australian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get me into retirement mode.
Right.
He's already there.
So can you show us around?
Yeah, definitely.
So I met Steve when I was up here detecting. He's a good bloke and he's actually best friends with Martin. And Martin's had most of the gold mining leases tied up in Halls Creek for a very long time. So the fact he is willing to sell and will be the first people to give it a good go is really exciting. If there's good gold here, then the price will be worth it.
So I built the whole lot of the test plant on here. It's got its own generator. That's why you can see it's all made of scraps.
It's like my grandpa's wash plant. Same thing.
Yeah. Sometimes you get 5 ounces, 10 ounces, but she was doing good.
What were you feeding that with?
Tested up 5 million tonnes, going a third of a gram, which worked out quite a few dollars in money.
Right.
And it was very easy mining. There's probably at least another 65,000 ounces left, but I'm 73. Parker is at the prime of his life. He's got the energy.
His tests show a third of a gram a ton, which is like an ounce per 20 or 30 yards, which is actually really good, right? We're doing enough for 100 yards.
It's 3 times better than Klondike.
Yeah, 3 to 5 times better than what we're mining. Lack of water is a problem. This week, we need to look at it enough to say, okay, do we take it the next step?
Martin believes his claim holds over $100 million of gold. At nearly 400 acres, it's the equivalent of 300 football fields. Millions of years ago, an ancient river ran through the claim carrying deposits of fine gold and nuggets, much like the ground Parker mines in the Yukon. The site includes the Old Town Lodge and Jubilee lease, which produced significant gold in the 1890s.
Oh, it's just like a very bony shale. good gold catcher stuff. It's like a sluice box. So can we bring that dozer up and do some testing here?
Yep.
So I was hoping that we could get Fred and Tyler going on the trommel. Although it might be dead, Fred decided to drive through a river with it.
How did I get blamed for that?
What's the name of that Ivanhoe crossing?
What the hell are you doing in there? There's some big bloody crocodiles just sitting at the bottom waiting for the barra to come over. Gulp, and then gone.
Right there.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that should be good.
Fred and Tyler get to work, setting up the test trommel.
Anything I need to know about this thing?
Parker prepares to drive Martin's 60-ton 9L dozer 2 miles southwest to the Jubilee lease to dig pay dirt.
I'm looking forward to getting some seat time in a dozer, but I feel like the 9Ls, they didn't have AC, didn't they?
No, the chains and everything are pretty well new. It took me 4 years to put an engine together.
Wow, labour of love.
Yeah. Most people have drinking habits. I've got a machinery habits.
This thing's insane. I mean, I've ran a lot of dozers, but never one that looked like this.
Mate, she's a beast!
My first time running a dozer this size outside the Yukon.
Wicked! Look at it, it's a monster.
This is pretty damn cool.
Parker Schnabel is prospecting the Jubilee lease, a claim for sale in Western Australia that could hold $100 million of gold. But a problem with the dozer.
Danny!
Oh, you are me.
Stops prospecting in its tracks.
Pain in the arse.
That is supposed to be
Oh, man.
up there.
That does not look good.
Blew the bloody seal, main lift seal. It'd take over a week to get the damn parts. Unless you fly a helicopter up from Perth.
I'm Tyler Marnie from Gold Rush Parkers Trail and you're watching Discovery. Hit subscribe now to avoid missing out on the latest content. Thanks guys.